What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Jay Weezy. Welcome to Jay Weezy's World. So it is race day, Sunday, September 28th. It is 6:20 in the morning, and there are a lot of people here. A lot of people. Glad we got here as early as we did. I'm here with the wife, TJ. Say good morning.
Good morning.
If you guys have seen my older videos, you're very much aware of her. Check out our YouTube channel, TJ's Universe. Yep. But yeah, feeling good, feeling a little bit anxious. I'm not gonna lie, like, she knew something was up because when she woke up this morning, she's like, what time did you get up? And I got up at like 2:15, not because I was like, I want to go race or anything like that.
You wanted to sleep in your race outfit.
Yeah,
don't lie.
No. I just, for some reason, I just like had anxiety, and I was like, it was kind of the way that I can kind of equate it is like when we're gonna take a trip, when we're traveling somewhere, and I know I got to be to the airport by some time, and so your mental clock is already kind of there. And I got up at 2:15, and it wasn't like, oh, let me try to go back to sleep. It was like, no, you're up and you're thinking, and so on and again. So just got up, just kind of chilled, laid down. Like I laid down for about 2 hours, and then got up, took a shower. As soon as I got out the shower, she was like, what time did you get up? And so yeah, so been up for a few hours and feeling good. So gonna take you guys along the way now. And I mean, really, we have about 50 minutes before the race actually starts, so we're gonna get out, do some stretching, do a little bit of recording for you guys, and take you guys along our day. And yeah, I'm glad to see there's normal people here. What I mean by normal is that not everybody's just athletic, because I'm not gonna lie, like, this isn't my wheelhouse as far as, like, you know, racing or 5Ks or anything like that. So it is a little bit intimidating, as silly as that sounds. So glad to see there's regular people here, and people with kids. So got the fit, Brooks shorts, compressions, little water vest, and the glasses. So do I look official? Super nervous. It is crowded. Hey, baby. It's crazy packed. Halfway point, feeling good, doing little intervals, walking for a few minutes, then a light jog, repeat. There we go. Victoria. Alright, well, we finished. How you feeling?
Good.
Yeah,
It was a leisurely stroll for me. No, not just joking.
She definitely beat me. Proud of a lot of these people out here, a lot of older folks with disabilities doing the thing. I beat my time, I think, by like 28 minutes compared to last time, so 59 minutes. Take it. So my calves hurt.
Okay.
All right, so we're back in the lab. I don't know, so what, a 5K is 3.1 miles, but my watch says 3.48 miles. So I'm gonna say what do you think? The watch is correct or the map is correct?
I don't know, because mine didn't do that. So mine. So let me see.
Yeah, let's check the stats.
Mine says I think mine did 3.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I think the watch goes based on your pace.
But then, like, some man was talking about it. He was all like, he was talking about the distance. He's all like, because the man said, I heard a man talking, he's like, it's 3.4. And I was like, 5K is not 3.4. I thought it was 3.1 something.
Well, mine says 3.48, so maybe he's right.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 3.48. So 3.48 finished in 59 minutes and 43 seconds. I think I might have mentioned that earlier, but I will say, though, first of all, I'm just proud of myself for finishing it. But there was a significant difference I mentioned before. Just, I felt better doing it this time. Like, at some point, and trust me, like, treadmill walking or jogging, vastly different than being on the road, especially when the road's kind of like, it's downtown Phoenix. The construction's not great, so it's not smooth, but
potholes and bumps and cracks,
so
broken glass. And
now, one thing I was telling my wife, TJ, is I don't say my wife, TJ, formally announcing it. one thing I was telling my wife is, I think that with the Brooks, I should have got a half a size smaller, and I kind of realized that, but I feel like my feet were kind of slipping around a little bit, but maybe I attribute that to kind of how the ground was, but not majorly. I was just, you know, in my shoes, but I would have liked them a little bit tighter, but I probably could have just laced them up tighter. But anyways, feet are hurting a little bit, not crazy, but I feel a lot better than I did last time. I mean, what about you? I mean, do you feel like there was an improvement in your cardiovascular state?
Yeah, I do. You know, I had some contributing factors that slowed me down just a tad bit this time, which is unfortunate, but
I will say, though, like the Diamondbacks or Dignity Health, whoever, it's sponsored by Dignity Health, but they had a lot of people there doing the water. They had bananas, apples, Gatorades, all that stuff was free. You didn't have to pay for it, and there was plenty of it. So they had a water station so they had all the drinks and food at the beginning. I'm allergic to bananas. That's a fun fact if you guys didn't know. But honestly, as soon as the race started, I was or just before it started, I was like, I gotta use the bathroom. So the whole way I'm just sitting there just thinking about that, and so that was a little bit motivation to hurry up and get that done. But there was a water station halfway through, and it was cool. There was a lot of support, and I will say, like, I don't know, I was 0.4 miles into it, and there was people jogging back already, and you have all the people. I didn't hear them through my earbuds, but my wife was saying, here comes the first runner, and everybody's clapping and applauding and everything, and you gotta feel good about that. Like, some people.
It was the announcer guy.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, people aren't really playing games out there. Just super supportive. People were, you know, high-fiving. You had the mascots out there high-fiving. I didn't see D. Baxter. Did you see D. Baxter?
No, I did not see D. Baxter.
Yeah, like, come on, D. Baxter. For those that don't know, that's the Diamondbacks mascot. You want me to take the streets? Stop here?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll edit that out. But D. Baxter was not there. But, you know, all the other, the legends were there and all that stuff. So, super cool, super good vibes. I will say, like, beforehand, so, we back up. It starts at 7, or it was supposed to start at 7 as far as, like, the hoorahs and doing the national anthem and everything. And then it was supposed to kick off at 7:15. It started off about 7:18 or 19, so that's not a complaint. I will say it's a let me fix this. It's a tight ship, definitely. Like, they were on point as soon as everything was set. But as soon as they hit that horn, people took off. Like, I felt like I was a rock in a river, and people were just going around me like water, just cutting through me.
Oh yeah. So when it started, like, it just triggered my anxiety because I didn't plan on, like, running this. So they didn't have any waves. It was just everybody was at the starting line at the beginning. They hit the little horn and everybody just took off. And I'm like, I'm walking. Don't bump into me. Run around me. So, like, that kind of threw off my momentum at the beginning because I was just like, okay, please, runners, get ahead of me and run, and let me walk.
She was like, we kind of like moved to the side a little bit, or she suggested let's move to the side a little bit.
That didn't even matter though.
No,
they were running on the sidewalk,
because like from
and
one side of the street to the other, which, like, you know, hey, like, it's not a complaint, it's an observation, and maybe just an opportunity the next time we do it, maybe kind of just let the wave go and then maybe behind it, or just at least be prepared for next time, because I feel like there was a subtle, like, I'm kind of looking behind me a little bit to make sure I'm not in somebody's way, because I don't want to be rude. You know, I don't want to be the person just kind of just not paying attention to the world around me, and people are waiting on me. So by the time I got to the halfway point, because, you know, she was ahead of me, like, at some point she just kind of broke off, and I just lost her in the crowd, and I was like, there you go, babe, go ahead.
My brother came to greet us at the finish line.
Greet us at the finish line. They did a really good job with, and I had my earbuds in, but they were like saying everybody's name as you went through, and so I didn't hear mine because I had my earbuds in, but I thought that was pretty cool, them announcing who's finishing, and they had people giving high fives, the mascots giving high fives, and
D. Baxter wasn't there?
Yeah, D. Baxter wasn't there, so that was a little bit of a disappointment. It's the Diamondbacks mascot. It didn't kill the race, but definitely, you know, like, it's cool to see him. And yeah, so very happy. I'm glad that the wife back in April suggested doing that first 5K. Once it heated up and got hot out here in Phoenix, just wasn't going to be manageable during the during the summer. But I will say I'm going to try to do more walking and running outside, or jogging, not running. Get more, you know, obviously continue to lose weight, because that terrain is definitely different on the streets than it is inside the gym. That's not something I'm surprised at, but like, obviously the treadmill is kind of going for you. That makes it easier, but the potholes and so on and so forth, you kind of have to move. The street might be unbalanced a little bit, so it's just it's different. You know, it's harder. It's a lot more challenging, and so definitely proud of both of us for completing it. And so we might stop somewhere right now, maybe grab something to eat or some coffee or something. So we'll see. So I don't know if I'm going to continue to show you guys the rest of the day, but if this is it right here, I appreciate you guys checking out the video, and I see you guys in the next one. Peace.